Hi everyone, it's Gillian for Hooked and Smithen. Welcome to my channel. For today's tutorial, we will be working on the triple puff stitch. This is a 2-row repeat pattern and it's very quick and easy to work up. It's also a reversible pattern. As you can see, it's the same on both sides. For this tutorial, I use 100% cotton yarn and it's a number 4, and if you're using a yarn that's smaller, you may want to make your puff stitch a little bit bigger by going into the loop 4 or 5 times, whatever works best for you. So let's get started. To begin, you're going to chain in multiples of 8 plus 1, and then you'll add an additional 4 chains. For this tutorial, I have 37 stitches. To begin, into the 9th chain from the hook, you're going to make a puff stitch, chain 3, a puff stitch, chain 3, and another puff stitch, all into the same stitch. So let's find that 9th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to wrap your hook and you're going to go into the stitch. You're going to pull up a loop and you're going to go into that same stitch 2 more times. That's 2 and 3. That should give you 7 loops on your hook. You're going to wrap your hook and pull through 6. Wrap your hook and pull through the remaining 2. Chain 3. Into that same stitch, you're going to make another puff stitch. 1, 2, 3. You're going to pull 6 loops off, then 2, and chain 3. And you're going to make 1 more puff stitch into that same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Wrap your hook and pull through 6. Wrap your hook and pull through the remaining 2. You're now going to chain 1, and this chain 1 is where your repeat starts. You're going to skip 3 stitches, and you got to be careful because that first stitch is hidden right up next to the stitch that you just worked in. So make sure you count that 1, 2, 3, and into that next stitch you're going to make a double crochet. Chain 1, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the next stitch you're going to make that 3 puff sequence that you made in the beginning. 1, 2, 3, pulling 6 loops off, and then 2 and chain 3. Going into the same stitch again, you make another puff stitch. Chain 3, and 1 more puff stitch into the same stitch. Chain 1 to start your repeat over again. So you're going to continue with this repeat, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. When you come to the end of the row, you're going to chain 1. You should have 4 stitches left. You're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and make a double crochet into the final stitch. And that is the end of row 1. For row 2, you're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that chain 4 counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. You're going to turn your work, and into the first chain 3 space, you're going to make a single crochet. And this is where your repeat starts. You're going to chain 3. And into the next chain 3 space, you're going to make a single crochet. Chain 1. And into the double crochet stitch, you're going to make a double crochet. Chain 1, and you start your repeat again by making a single crochet into the chain 3 space. Chain 3, another single crochet into the chain 3 space. Chain 1, and you come to the next double crochet and you're going to make a double crochet into that double crochet stitch. and you're going to repeat until you get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you there. At the end of row 2, you're going to chain 1, you're going to skip 1 chain, and you're going to make a double crochet into the next chain. And that is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to chain 4. You're going to turn your work, and into the chain 3 space, you're going to make this puff stitch sequence that you made in row 1. You're going to wrap your hook, and you're going to go into the space 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pull in 6 loops off your hook, just like you did before, and then 2. Chain 3. Into the same space, another puff stitch. Chain 3. Now we're going to chain 1, and this will be the start of a repeat, and into the double crochet stitch you're going to make a double crochet. Chain 1. Into the next chain 3 space you're going to make the puff stitch. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3, and 1 more puff stitch into the space. Chain 1, and you're going to continue with your repeat until you get to the end of the row, and I will meet you there. At the end of row 3, you're going to chain 1, and you're going to make a double crochet into the chain 4. You're going to skip 1 chain at the top and make a double crochet into the top of the 3rd chain. And that is the end of row 3. This is a 2-row repeat pattern. So to continue, you're going to repeat rows 2 and 3 for as many rows as you need. As always, thank you for visiting my channel. Please like and subscribe for more video tutorials.